Hey guys, I'm back at you again with part 2 of Take the Spiritual Blinders Off. A lot of people told me that it got cut off and I didn't add the rest of the part, so here's part 2. Spiritual blindness is the inability of a person to understand, perceive, grasp, comprehend spiritual truth. They may be able to fully understand some facts, many things in life that are true, but a spiritual blind person is incapable of distinguishing, comprehending, perceiving the true meaning of spiritual truth. 3 things that I wanted to discuss is what is the origin of all spiritual blindness. Corinthians 4:4. The one who is blind is Satan himself. Paul described him as God little g, the one who claimed to be God of the world of this age, the God of this world system in which we live, religious system, economic system, political system, the system that makes up the life that we are a part of. Paul says that Satan is set out to blind minds of the unbelieving in order that something might happen. Satan is described in 2 Corinthians 11:3. Paul describes Satan as a crafty deceiver. Verse 14, Satan disguised himself as an angel of the light. Satan's objective is stated in verse 4. He wanted to so blind men's minds so that they will not be able to come to the right conclusion about spiritual things. He wants you to be able to serve him so that you won't make it into the kingdom of heaven. Notice the words used. See means grasp, understand, comprehend the illumination of the gospel. Satan's purpose and objective is to blind person's mind and they can't grasp it. What is the truth that Satan wants to hide from men? Look at verse 3. He wants to hide the truth so that they cannot possibly perceive of the fact of being lost. Ask a lost person if they have ever been saved, then I bet you they'll tell you no. They might respond, saved from what? There are many people who are sincerely and honestly blind. They really believe that they are right. Satan blinds people to any sense of needed on their part of the Lord. Secondly, he blinds them to the whole meaning of the cross. The cross, the blood, and all that is meaningless to the unbeliever. They have no earthly idea of how it relates to them. It is an Easter holiday to them. Satan has blinded them to the real meaning. What is the strategy Satan uses to blind the minds of men? Well, first, Satan always launches his attack against the word of God. As it is to originate, is not God breathed. How could God breathe through some men to give a block? How could the Bible be inspired? This book was written by some man. Once a person begins doubts that the origin of the word of the Bible, the next begins doubt the origination of the Bible. They say probably it has some mistakes in it. They begin to pick and choose what they want to believe in the Bible. Then they doubt that the author of the word of the Bible is God. After all, it is written by man and full of errors. So how could it be the authority of my life? Next, they doubt the power of the word. I'm telling you, stop being blind by Satan. There's only one way to make it into the kingdom of heaven, and that is to truly serve God. Take the spiritual blinders off.